TitleMatchNetwork.com.
The partying lifestyle, did that keep up in WWF? What was that whole scene like?
Yeah, even more so. I think that's when the cocaine and speed got more involved because you're working so much. And plus, there's so many people giving you stuff. I mean, like I said, the women, they come up and say, hey, look, I got this for you. You're partying with me. Every night in a different city. It was a tough lifestyle. And that's why that's why we lost so many guys in this business.
Did like the McMahons or anything ever take any steps against that partying lifestyle? Or did
No,
they just ignore
maybe
it?
he should. No more than the president of IBM should be worried about what his employees are doing. I mean, when you're on your free time, you're on your free time. You work for the guy. As long as you do your job, I think that's all he should be worried about.
Was it easy? And it's just so easy when you're traveling city to city. It's just a big blur with partying.
Yeah, well, I mean, you work 60 days straight without a day off. Wrestling maybe, 9 times in 7 days. Or sometimes you do 6 shows in 3 days. We would do, if there's a 3-day weekend, so you got Monday off, you do the Cap Center on Saturday afternoon in Washington. If the matches were over, you would catch the shuttle. Have shuttle every hour on the hour, fly up to New York. Do Madison Square. The first match is over. They're on the flight before the last match is out of the ring. They're on a flight to New York. Boom, you do Madison Square Garden that night. Spend the night in the city and party. Do Hartford afternoon, Sunday afternoon in Hartford. And drive up to Boston on Sunday night. And if Monday was off, you go up to Portland on Monday afternoon and do Bangor Monday night. Do 6 shows in 3 days. But that was before contracts. So if you didn't work, you didn't get paid. And that, in a way, has helped the business, but it's also hurt the business. Because a lot of guys go down with a sprained ankle. They're out for 3 months. I didn't hurt my ankle. I can't work. Back then, if you blew a leg out, you would tape it up and drag your butt to the ring.
Were there any serious injuries that you worked through back then?
Yeah, I had one of the most debilitating injuries I've had was an Achilles tendon injury. And yeah, it was really bad. And Bill Eadie of Demolition would tape my ankle every night so I could work during my Achilles, actually, and really helped me through it. Physically hard time.
Yeah. So, I mean, but pretty much, do you ever consider taking time off, or you just have the mentality to work through it?
No, yeah, even, I don't know if it's old school or whatever, but I mean that, if you didn't show pain, you'd work through it, to take time off. Plus, back then, it would also affect the guy you're working with. If you're in a program, say like I was in a program with Harley Race, if Harley gets hurt, he's out of the program. Boom, I'm also out of the program. That's why you would take care of your opponents. That's why guys nowadays are dropping their opponent on their head, on their shoulder. They don't care. They don't care if they hurt somebody. Back in the old days, it was a business. You got to take care of this guy because you got to go work with him tomorrow night. If he's hurt, then you don't work. Now you got guys, sure, they got great finishing moves. Frankenstein. Well, who cares as long as you don't have to do it? Somebody tried to give me a Frankensteiner. 2x4, tough guy. It's pro wrestling. Caps and sleeves at this level.
You mentioned that whole thing about protecting your opponent. Back then, going back to UWF when you're doing all the hardcore stuff, was that the mentality that you had? Or
no, because you wouldn't work a program with. Well, you would, but it wouldn't be set in stone like it is with Vince. Vince's territory was so big that it would take months to do the territory. Louisiana, if you hurt your guy, then they could stick somebody else in there because it was smaller territory, smaller length of program.